I own my space. I own my decisions. I own the fact that I was in complete denial and saw things right in front of me. But just like, I was protecting myself. I was protecting my kids. I had this family, right? I didn't want to be a failure. To me, losing my marriage was failing.
This video does not confirm or diagnose any medical condition. Any health-related mentions are purely alleged and discussed in a general commentary context. Imagine waking up one morning to realize that the love story everyone envied was nothing but a perfectly staged illusion. That's exactly what Shaunie O'Neal is revealing right now. Yes, the reality TV mogul, business powerhouse, and queen of cool is breaking down, exposing the jaw-dropping, behind-the-scenes truth about her shocking split from Pastor Keion Henderson. And trust me, it's not just your average "we grew apart" story. Oh no, this is way juicier. Did Keion really have a secret life hidden behind the pulpit? Were those luxury trips and Instagram perfect posts all smoke and mirrors? And what about the massive $4 million fundraising drama that had the church buzzing? Were members really donating for divine blessings, or just lining someone's pockets? Sources say things got so wild that Shaunie herself started questioning everything she thought she knew about love, trust, and money. For months, fans saw a picture-perfect power couple. Faith-driven, glamorous, untouchable. But behind closed doors, a storm was brewing. And now, for the first time, Shaunie is giving us a front-row seat to the meltdown, the betrayal, and the explosive secrets that finally made her walk away. Stick around, because what you're about to hear might just make you question everything you thought you knew about Pastor Keion and Shaunie herself. Shaunie O'Neal had always been the queen of reinvention, smart, sharp, untouchable. From reality TV mogul to business powerhouse, she had carved out a life on her own terms. But when she met Pastor Keion Henderson, the world thought they had stumbled upon the perfect match: faith-driven, charismatic, picture-perfect. On social media, they were untouchable, a modern-day power couple with vacations in Bali, anniversary posts dripping with romance, and a wedding in Anguilla that looked straight out of a Hollywood fairy tale. Fans gushed. Critics whispered about their too-perfect chemistry. But if anyone knew Shaunie, they knew she didn't fall for illusions easily. And behind those perfectly curated posts, trouble was quietly simmering. Whispers of tension started to appear months before the split. Shaunie, despite publicly supporting Keion's ministry, began missing key church events. She stopped reposting his sermons, spent more time on her own ventures, and seemed distant in photos that were meant to radiate closeness. People noticed. Friends started whispering, "Something's off. She's pulling away." And then came the first real signs of scandal. It was a Tuesday evening, late August 2024, when the first leaked messages surfaced. An anonymous source shared screenshots of a private conversation where Keion allegedly pressured congregation members to donate $2,100 each toward a $4 million goal. One chilling line read, "Divine blessings are tied to giving. The more you give to the church, the more you receive." Already, the post went viral on church gossip forums. Fans of Shaunie watched in disbelief. Her serene smile and Instagram stories suddenly seemed like a mask hiding deep disillusionment. Insiders say that moment changed everything. Shaunie's inner circle described her as furious but calm, like a storm contained in a teacup. Friends recall her saying things like, "I didn't sign up to become a bank for someone else's empire." But it wasn't just the money, it was trust. Rumors started circulating of Keion's late-night absences, secret meetings, and interactions that didn't line up with his public image. Sources claimed there were texts, deleted calls, and moments that just didn't add up. Shaunie saw it all before anyone else did. Then came the first explosive confrontation. Allegedly, during what was supposed to be a casual dinner at their Los Angeles home, Shaunie demanded answers. Heated words were exchanged. Family friends later leaked a text where Shaunie supposedly typed, "I can't keep pretending everything's fine. I won't live a lie." According to insiders, Keion tried to explain, to downplay, to charm, but something in Shaunie had already shifted. The fairy tale was cracking, and the cracks were only widening. By the end of that week, Shaunie had started quietly distancing herself from Keion's world. She wasn't absenting herself in public, she was recalibrating her life behind the scenes. Sources say she began securing her finances, tightening her business ventures, and planning her exit strategy. And all the while, social media still showed a happy couple masking a growing storm that no one outside their inner circle could yet see. The scene was set. The tension was electric. The public saw perfection. Insiders saw betrayal. And in the middle of it all stood Shaunie O'Neal, ready to take control of a story that was spiraling faster than anyone could have predicted. What started as whispers was quickly turning into a scandal that would shake both the entertainment world and the faith-driven community she had once supported wholeheartedly. By the time the weekend rolled around, what was once a private tension between Shaunie and Keion had erupted into full-blown public spectacle. The leaked messages and whispers of financial manipulation weren't just circulating, they were trending. Hashtags like hashtag Shaunie exposes, hashtag Keion scandal, and hashtag church or cash dominated Twitter feeds. Screenshots of anonymous sources claiming Shaunie saw everything before it went public. The donations, the secret meetings, she had no choice, spread like wildfire. And as any viral moment does, the narrative quickly mutated. Suddenly, it wasn't just about money, it was about betrayal, secrecy, and power. Then came the second twist. A friend of a friend leaked an audio snippet, supposedly from a private sermon, where Keion allegedly claimed, "Those who question me question God himself." Fans reacted instantly. Social media was ablaze. Twitter exploded. At Drama Addict 101, wait, did Pastor Keion just say what I think he said? Shaunie is a hero for walking away. At Celebrity Buzz Live, this is why you don't mix faith with finances. Hashtag Keion exposed. At Shaq Fans Forever, Shaunie did what 90% of us would do. Protect your money and your sanity. Respect. Meanwhile, Instagram stories flooded with shocked faces, memes mocking the mega fundraiser, and fan polls asking who's really in the wrong. Some celebrities joined the conversation. Fake industry tweets circulated. Honestly, never seen a church drama hit Twitter like this. Shaunie is playing chess while everyone else plays checkers. At Hollywood Insider, Keion's PR team must be having nightmares. Shaunie just flipped the script completely. At Red Carpet Tea, the media frenzy didn't stop at social platforms. Entertainment news outlets ran exaggerated headlines: Shaunie O'Neal versus Pastor Keion, faith, fortune, and fallout. Anonymous insiders hinted at more scandals behind the scenes. Rumors of late-night meetings, questionable investments, and hidden affairs swirled. The narrative was spinning faster than anyone could follow, and fans loved it. Shaunie's supporters praised her for bravery and foresight. Keion's defenders claimed she was overreacting or playing the victim. The divisions were stark, fiery, and deeply personal. And just when it seemed the story had peaked, another bombshell dropped. A viral post emerged showing a purported screenshot of Shaunie confronting Keion about alleged secret trips, with the caption, "She's done pretending." This is the moment everything changed. The internet went into overdrive. Was this real? Was it staged? Who knew? And the cliffhanger loomed. If this was just the tip of the iceberg, what else had been hidden behind the pulpit, the luxury vacations, and the Instagram-perfect smiles? Shaunie had set the stage for chaos, and Keion was scrambling to control the narrative. But one thing was clear: the story wasn't ending anytime soon. Every post, every leaked message, every celebrity reaction only fueled the controversy. And while social media argued, debated, and created memes at breakneck speed, questions hung in the air like lightning. What else was she hiding? How deep did this scandal really go? And could anyone survive the fallout? Just when the world thought the Shaunie O'Neal versus Pastor Keion saga had reached its peak, a new revelation hit like a lightning strike. An anonymous source leaked what they claimed were private financial documents suggesting that Keion's $4 million fundraising wasn't just ambitious, it was potentially mismanaged. Church insiders whispered of offshore accounts, untraceable transfers, and lavish personal purchases disguised as community investments. One insider allegedly said, She didn't just walk away from a marriage. She walked away from a money pit that could have buried her. Suddenly, the entire narrative shifted. This wasn't just betrayal or misaligned priorities. It was a scandal that could rock both the faith community and celebrity circles. But the bombshell didn't stop there. A fake but viral screenshot circulated online, showing a text Shaunie supposedly sent to a close friend. "I knew it all along. It wasn't just the money. He's not who I thought he was. And I can't be silent anymore." The post spread across Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter faster than any trending hashtag in 2024. Celebrities and influencers weighed in with commentary dripping in shock and sarcasm. At Reality Tea Queen, Shaunie just exposed the perfect storm. Can Keion even recover? At Hollywood Gossip HQ, when faith meets fortune, apparently the receipts tell the real story. At the Shade Network, she played chess while he was playing Monopoly. Genius move. Fans and critics exploded into debate. Memes, polls, and fake interviews flooded social media. Some argued Shaunie had been naive but woke in time. Others suggested Keion had been carefully orchestrating a facade for years. Fake threads on Twitter read, "I can't with this. She was walking on eggshells in a mansion full of red flags. #Shaunie exposes. Faith, fortune, and fraud? Someone call Netflix. This is a mini-series waiting to happen." Meanwhile, the industry itself was buzzing. Reality TV producers reportedly called insiders asking for access, podcast hosts begged for interviews, and even financial watchdog blogs were hinting at deeper investigations. Shaunie, however, remained unbothered in public. She focused on her empire, productions, businesses, and influence, proving that while the storm raged, she had already sailed to calmer, more powerful waters. And yet, as explosive as these revelations were, the cliffhanger was undeniable. Anonymous sources hinted at even darker secrets, late-night meetings, alleged undisclosed relationships, and potentially illegal financial maneuvers. One insider claimed, "What's out there is only the beginning." Shaunie knows more than anyone realizes, and she's holding it. The questions now hang over the story like a storm cloud. How deep does this scandal really go? Are more names going to be dragged into the spotlight? Could there be criminal investigations on the horizon? And most importantly, what will Shaunie reveal next? The truth, it seems, is far from fully exposed, and the world is waiting with bated breath for the next explosive update. Shaunie O'Neal walked away once, but make no mistake, she hasn't walked away from the story. And the next chapter? It promises to be even bigger, darker, and more shocking than anything we've seen so far. The drama isn't over. Not by a long shot. And just like that, the Shaunie O'Neal and Pastor Keion Henderson saga has taken us on a roller coaster of betrayal, secrets, and jaw-dropping revelations. But let's be honest, we're nowhere near the finish line. Social media is still buzzing, insiders are still talking, and the question on everyone's mind is, what else is hidden behind the smiles, the sermons, and the luxury vacations? Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Shaunie made the right move walking away when she did? Or was there more she could have done to expose the truth earlier? Could Keion recover from this, or is his public image permanently shattered? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back. We want the tea, the theories, and the bold predictions. Every comment, every perspective adds to the drama. And if you thought this story couldn't get any wilder, think again. New leaks, shocking twists, and insider confessions are rumored to be coming soon. Will Shaunie reveal more secrets? Are there hidden financial scandals yet to explode? The next chapter promises to be even more sensational, and you won't want to miss it. So smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you're first in line for the next explosive update. Share this video with your friends and stir up the conversation, because the Shaunie versus Keion story is not just entertainment, it's a masterclass in suspense, betrayal, and power moves. Remember, in a world where the truth is stranger than fiction, only the boldest viewers survive. Are you ready to see what happens next? Stay tuned, stay alert, and keep your eyes on the drama. It's just getting started.